Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Mr. Beast situation is getting embarrassing. Video by Jamari. Check out his channel. And forgive me if the mic blinks out once or twice. It's a budget mic, we start from somewhere. But yeah, hope you enjoy the video. Let's check what's happening with Mr. Beast.
It's been quite some time since I last talked about MrBeast. We all know that he was the hottest news story on YouTube last year when his best friend Chris got exposed for his past actions with kids in their community. And then of course that guy Dogpack came out with his multi-part series where he attempted to take him down altogether.
Hi, I wanted to provide some context to this video. I'm a former MrBeast employee, and today I am alleging that the company rigged videos and
Bro, what's going on with your eyes, G? What's going on with your eyes? Is this a horror film? What's happening? Why are you so dramatic? Why are you staring at the camera like that? What's the problem? Are you trying to let us listen to you? Are you trying to scare us away? What's going on?
did illegal lotteries and sold fake signatures. I would consider that fraud, okay? Thank you, enjoy the video.
And so everyone was hating on Jimmy for a couple of months. I actually heard that Pegasus bought a mansion with all the slop he made. And then the situation just kinda concluded when Oompaville would interview Mr.
Clicking on somebody on the internet and buying a house from that is crazy work. That's insane level of dedication, to hate so much that you change. Hate can change your life, guys. That's basically the moral of his story.
Beast for 2.5 hours, lobbing this man softball after softball with very limited pushback.
Did you think it would get this big?
No, I mean, truthfully, I honestly thought a lot of people would find like the information proving the dishonesty earlier.
The Google?
Yeah, like, because a lot of this could have been, just figured out Google. A lot of this.
And that was essentially the end of that situation. Yes, Mr. Beast may have lost.
People are so quick to say someone's done on the internet, like a little backlash here. You just have all these YouTube channels coming out and saying, oh, this guy's done, he's finished. Over for Mr. Beast, it's over for Kai Cenat, when it's just another bump in their journey. And I understand some of them are just clickbait titles trying to drive engagement and be dramatic, but come on, bro. How many times would it be over for somebody? Like, can we change the pattern, please?
Some steam temporarily, but I feel like he has largely recovered, and most of that is now in the past. It's not like he lost his major deal with Amazon. And I will also say this guy Dogpack is pretty much MIA. I think he was spooked away by a potential lawsuit.
Are you gonna sue Dogpack?
Caused a lot of harm to my businesses. I mean, I've literally had people pull out millions of dollars and then tell me it was directly because of his video. And don't worry, I instantly was like, can you send that in writing? So, if I win a case or anything, I can directly point damages. No reason why. And like, I don't want to be put in this situation, but probably gonna have to. I mean,
and historically,
yeah, like if truly he was innocent about the entire thing, then he has every right to sue, especially if he was innocent. Of course, guilty will sue if they are confident that the guy can't do anything to them and they just want to hush him up, But especially if they're innocent, like it's not something to be like, I forgive you. No. I will sue you for whatever you're worth because you have cost me money.
the other criticism of Mr. Beast has been the way he does his charity, and really how he frames his content. Like, even Meat Canyon has gotten in on the action when it comes to taking the piss out of Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast, yes! I want you to have $50,000, take it! Also a Tesla. Don't forget about the Tesla. I know how much you need a car, little boy. Oh, this is premium content, yes!
This all has caused people to claim that he is literally the
Scary. Scary.
Christ, as people see his style as exploitative in nature, basically saying that Jimmy has built a billion-dollar brand by showcasing the suffering of others for eventual profit for himself. I mean, truthfully, I do not really watch enough of his content to feel any type of way about it. But I will say that something about the guy and his lack of emotions and his dead eyes does really creep me out on a personal level. It's almost as if Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg made a Gen Z love child in a laboratory somewhere. Like, listen, Mark, we don't give a fuck if you grow your hair out and you throw on an oversized.
I agree. Mr. Beast sometimes does seem to be out of it or awkward. Like sometimes on camera, it's like I'm not even sure he knows how to react. Just smiling. He has this ever-present smile on his face, which is a bit creepy. It's a bit disturbing, but maybe some people are just awkward and weird. Just because he's an entertainer or he's famous doesn't mean he necessarily knows how to act around people. He might have social anxiety and all that. So it could be a lot of things. But yeah, I do understand where he's coming from for sure.
Black t-shirt. You were not fooling me. I know you got reptile skin, son. Now either way, MrBeast's latest philanthropy attempt.
You know what's funny about all these reptile Illuminati things? Like, nothing is born in a vacuum. No rumor, no idea, nothing. Nothing is out of nowhere. There is a trace. If you trace it back, it goes back to some, maybe not in its entirety, but something about that rumor started from something real. Nobody just sat down and thought about something that just became insanely popular in pop culture. Like, there is some relevance to it. Maybe not in the way that we think, but definitely somewhere inside all that noise, there's truth.
Has been Team Water, an initiative that hopes to provide clean water to people all around the world who do not have access to it. So his plan is to raise $40 million to do so, and he claims that he can give 2 million people access to this water for decades on end if they do raise this money.
Is one of the 3 tanks that's going to be providing clean drinking water to over 300 people in the community.
This tank, when completed, will hold 15,000 liters of water, paired with a mechanism to clean the water, disinfect it, and make it safe to drink.
Once this is done being built, how long is the tank supposed to service the community for?
Easily for at least 15 to 20 years.
Now over and over he brands this by claiming that every dollar raised will result in 1 year of clean water for one person.
Which is why we need your help to raise $40 million. On average, every dollar donated will provide one person with clean water for an entire year.
Just every dollar we fundraise, we're working with a charity called WaterAid, gives a year of clean water to someone in need.
Every dollar.
Every dollar.
But at the end of the day, $1 gives one person clean water for a year.
Which honestly I do find kind of hard to believe that he can confidently say that, because while it does sound good on paper, how would you even compute?
A lot of things are just marketing gimmicks, and I don't trust a lot of these things. That's not to say anything about his foundation entirely, but there have been too many bad eggs that it's hard to trust another egg and it's hard to trust that another egg isn't rotten like the last 10 you try to crack open. It's very hard. There are some people who are doing these things truly, for sure, but you just have to become a cynic at some point, because people just take advantage and exploit anything, especially on media. Like, media, what happens on social media is very, very different from the reality of the situation, and the truth is stranger than fiction, guys. That's all I'm gonna say.
That number. I see it as psychological marketing more than anything, which is fine. Like, other charities do this, like adopting a kid for X amount of money, helping X amount of dogs for X amount of money. Maybe we'll send you a picture of an endangered animal, maybe a t-shirt. Whatever it is, it's kind of just a way to make people feel more like they can put a tangible result behind their donation. But where people started questioning his tactics was around the time he appeared on various live streams, essentially pressuring large creators and other wealthy individuals live to donate.
Your friends here were saying you were a very generous soul.
Are you really gonna do this shit? I fucking did the McDonald's.
Yeah, this was the weird part for me, especially when Kai started getting bullied. Of course he started by aiding, but MrBeast kind of like it continue. Like, he could have shut it down right there and then stood up for Kai, say, okay, yeah, you don't have to just donate, let's not do that, blah blah blah. He was in control. He was the medium, and he let that go as far as he did. And then in other videos too, he just kind of kept pushing that same, of course with deniability. He framed it vague and all that, but we all know what you were doing, bro. Why? Come on, man. I don't get it, really.
Drive through, man. Is this gonna happen to me? Oh my god. Oh, what are you trying to get me? What are you just fucking give me a number? Just give me a number, Jimmy.
Jinxie, Logan, they both just committed $100,000, and I see tweets all the time about how you're the most watched Twitch streamer, like watch time every month. You're like crushing it.
And you know what? You know how much I get paid for that? 17 cents.
You're putting people on the spot.
Nah.
Hey, they put me on the spot too, man. And now I'm broke.
I'm not gonna donate $100,000.
Bro,
I'm gonna be honest.
you
That's a
can say
lot of money.
It's fine.
So
$10 is of clean water.
You people, y'all putting me on the spot. Y'all trying to make me look like an asshole. That's what's going on. I know what's going on here.
And don't get me wrong.
Yeah, like honestly, we're being very genuine. He could have sent these guys messages beforehand so that everybody that was on the stream was already part of the situation already, and then you can just come online and then do the whole charade, and then everybody just contribute what they had already planned to contribute anyway. You could have given these guys a call like, hey, jump on the stream later with me. I would really like for you to contribute to be part of this project. The guy says, oh no, I'm sorry. And then you don't even bother mentioning him to the live audience. And the guy says, all right, I'll be part of it. I'm going to donate 50, 100, 400, whatever. And then it's like, okay, then let's do that on the stream. And then he comes on the stream and then these people get to do that. But you can't just call people out of nowhere, put them on the spot and expect them to donate this huge amount of money out of nowhere. It's very wrong in my perspective.
Most of these people do have more money than they likely deserve, but I feel like at the end of the day, people should do what they want.
That's wild. More money than they likely deserve. I don't think anybody who's where they are has more money than they deserve. After all, they did put the work. Yes, things they do objectively, do you think, damn, there are people that are doing more impactful things in the world? Doctors get paid crap, and then streamers who just mess around get paid hundreds of thousands of dollars. So it's not really about what people deserve. It's just the society and how it is. It's just how it is. The money is now online. It's internet money, and yeah, if they deserve it, that's left for their audiences to say, because they're the ones paying the money to view them,
with their money. And I'm sure there are local or more personal causes they could donate their money to that would see a bigger impact than just blindly throwing money into this because MrBeast says it's good. There were others who also shared the sentiment of basically,
you know what's funny? If I was going to be part of a charity, the world wouldn't even know, because I'm not doing it for the world to know. I'm not. You see, this thing with the charity, he might the eyes of advertisement. He's trying to get people to see and be part of it, but it just screams another form of content to me. It just screams another form of just content, something for people to talk about again and put his face out there. If you're gonna help people, bro, you're already rich enough. You're one of the richest people in the online space. You could just use your money to whatever end you can and help these people, bro. $2 million alone, you can do $2 million, bro. You can do 2 million on your own. Why are you asking for people who barely have a fraction of what you have in your bank to donate the little that they have? For what? Like, if you're going to do charity, do charity. The extra thing is what I have a problem with.
Why should I donate to this after being peer pressured to do so if MrBeast is going to take all the credit anyways?
Team Water, what do you think of when you think of that? You're not thinking of any other creator except MrBeast. So MrBeast gets all the credit. So, when he's, asking people to donate.
Yeah, this is the thing with bringing it online. It's not about credit. It's not about, who should the people praise for this so holy. When in fact charity is meant to be out of the goodness of your heart and soul, and not about content, and not about ego, and not about who has more money, because eventually that's what this all will boil down to. All these streamers trying to measure the sizes of their dicks by how much money they can put into whatever, as opposed to just helping these poor underprivileged individuals to clean water.
Donate on a stream and stuff and pressuring them, and I think it's just kind of a little weird. Like, bro, when they're pressuring these creators to donate money and everything for that, I can see why some creators don't want to do it, because it's MrBeast's name that gets all the recognition. It's not Bill Bob Jr. II donating $1 million that's going to get the recognition. It's going to be MrBeast raises over $10 million to Team Water.
Now this begging pattern would really escalate when he would go on a Team Water charity stream with Aiden Ross and XQC of all people, where they vowed to stay on until they reached $8 million in donations. In the end, the stream would actually last 18 hours, and they would successfully destroy their goal with $12 million donated. And this would actually set an apparent world's record, something MrBeast was very happy about, calling it his biggest flex. Now I will say, during the stream, Jimmy exhibited some very strange behavior, like I said, mainly when it came to pressuring people to donate.
Also, you guys pledged this money a long time ago, and everyone else already gave it. Actually, some of your boys haven't donated yet. So,
who?
I got the list. We gotta do a little bit of a shakedown.
Okay, let's do it. Let's call it out live.
You really want to know who hasn't donated yet?
Yeah, come on.
Los Polos. He pledged 100K. No 100K.
Okay, he'll do it.
I followed up with him multiple times. Kodak Black.
It wasn't him on his account. Yeah, I found out.
But can he just donate 50K anyways? Young Thug.
Young Thug will do it.
Keep calm.
It's like he's using his influence and social power, and also the fact that they are on a live stream to put people on the spot to get these donations, some of which he had never even talked to a single time previously.
Debt collector here, where's that 100 G's?
Dude, what the hell?
Where's,
How am I getting pressed like this?
Where's the 100 grand? It's 100,000 years of clean water for people in need.
Dude, I haven't streamed it. Like I said, I'm doing 100 and then whatever my chat donates. I told you that.
Okay.
Oh, he did say that though.
Okay, I forgot.
And
Yeah, you could tell that guy was genuinely upset. Like, that was not even a sort of, banter between them. That he was genuinely upset. Like, why are you pressing me, bro? Like, pressing me like this? Come on, man. And what can I say, man? Like, there's just a lot that goes into it. And there be weird people out there. You think it's just good people that make it out and become famous? No. The industry is filled with very, very strange individuals, and I'd even say there are more strange individuals in the industry, the entertainment industry, than there are normal people.
We'll say he himself did donate over $500,000 to kick the entire thing off, but his tactics just came off as very bizarre to me, probably because of the way he speaks about large quantities of money like it's literally nothing.
Dude, I'm playing some Counter-Strike right now. I'm live too.
Oh, let's go. Well, Hayden, get your toes off the table.
Sorry.
Please.
No. Let him keep his toes on the table, bro.
Nah, that's crazy, Rug. You can't be saying that unless you're donating some money. I saw in one of your videos you got a nice house. You got a lot going for you. The view's been high. What do you?
Now that's wild. That's just weird. That's weird, bro. Like, he's pocket watching. He's really keeping tabs on. Oh, okay. What are they doing? They should be able to afford. Nah, that's suspect behavior. That's criminal behavior. That's creep energy, bro. Like, if I was in that room, you see how they're all focused on their phones. They're all just watching, like, being very silent. Somewhere in their subconscious, somewhere in their minds, they should also think that, bruh, like, what are you even saying right now? And that's the problem with all these people that are really at the top. There's just something very strange about them because you don't get to be there. At least not. There's no world where you think about these people being there without them not doing some sort of shady shit. They're just so big. It's like you're looking at them with like side eyes. It's like, who are you really behind all this?
Doing 100 million this month? Every dollar's, a year of clean water for someone in need. What do you think, Rug?
First off, amazing cause. What can I do? I'll definitely donate to the cause for sure. And I just don't know off the top of my head what I would do.
All right, I don't want to peer pressure you. What about 5 Gs?
That's light. I mean, I would say at least 10.
Oh, okay. Well, then sounds like you can do more. Can we get
What, bruh? Bruh, come on, man. Like, no, this is weird. I can't even lie. This is weird. Is this AI? Now that's weird. That's weird. Like, what? You could have just said, "Oh, that's dope. Thank you so much." Honestly, and you're even trying to raise it further. I don't even watch MrBeast like that. I was never a fan of his content. Maybe unless like on crossover things where he did that Squid Game thing with a bunch of content creators, but on his own, I'm not even subscribed to him and shit. I don't know. Just never been a fan. But even this is objectively weird. To anybody watching, this is not even biased. This is objectively very weird.
a 15 grand?
Well,
We'll get a 15 grand in there. We'll get a 15
grand. Okay, hey, donate it live on stream. Shout out to Rug.
100%. We got you at 15.
All right, thank you, man. Catch you later.
Let's go. Hey, of course.
Let's do some math right here, boys. That 15 grand I just got us, does that even make a dent? What percentage 15 grand of 8 million? Someone do that.
See that? You see that awkward silence right there? See that awkward silence? It's almost like this guy has no. He doesn't know how to read the room. He doesn't have any sort of thing in his head telling him that he's going off. Like he's off. Like, I don't know how to put it. There's nothing in his brain telling him like, bruh, you need to calm down. Like, really watch what you're saying.
Hey, Luke, can you do the math? What percent of $8 million is $15,000?
No idea.
I just don't understand the concept of begging someone to donate and then immediately saying that a $15,000 donation is pointless. Like, is this a charity or is it a pseudo dick measuring contest?
That's what it is, and I just said that. So just imagine, I just said that. There's something very fundamentally wrong with the way he's going about things, you know? Minus his personality aside, there's just something very wrong about this entire foundation thing. It's like, what's the point, really? Are you really trying to provide water for people? Because the way you're going about it, or at least the way we're seeing you go about it, doesn't seem like the case. It doesn't seem like you genuinely care about these people you're providing water for. There seems to be like an ulterior motive to it. I don't know.
Also this weird moment after some workers came in and set up some sort of like shark mechanical bull-esque device, and he ironically did not want to give them water.
We got the thumbs up.
Hey, you guys want some? You guys want some water?
Nah, we'll get him some water in a bit.
Hey, Chris, get them some water, please.
Other than that, you had some more candid moments from Jimmy, where he said things he normally would not say due to his now like family-friendly brand.
Yo, I fuck with this. I fuck with that.
These are like blanket pigs.
Yeah, they taste like jizz in your mouth.
Huh?
But how do you know what that tastes like, though?
Do you like Feastables?
No.
No. Kidding.
He also kept talking about a snake potentially biting his dick.
He's hungry. I don't like it. No, he's getting towards my D. No!
Hold on. Say goodbye to your D.
Don't touch my D. Don't touch my D. Okay. All right, I feel better. It's off my D. I was getting nervous, man. Yo, what if that one bit my D in half?
Then we had content finally.
I don't know, man. Like,
all right,
that would hurt.
You would still have your D.
And they even got this man Aiden oiled up on some Diddy shit.
This is what doing a MrBeast stream is? Really? L loser. Jimmy, this is what you got me doing, bro? There's baby all on my face.
But let's be honest, the guy is probably used to being in that position by now, as he eats the gunk from his very own feet. But yeah, I do find MrBeast to be—
What the hell did you just do, bruh?
Now, as he eats the gunk from his very own feet. But yeah, I do find
Oh, hell no. You're getting way too comfortable on camera, bruh. Like, it's good to be very comfortable on camera. It's good to be yourself. You are getting way too comfortable being on camera, bruh. What did you just do, G? Aiden, what did you just take something from between your toes and put it in your mouth? Is that what you just did?
Beast to be a kind of awkward guy, but I'll also say at the end of the day, he does do good things for people in need, and maybe he is jaded and defensive over his charity efforts because lies about his philanthropy have gone viral in the past. Like when people were claiming that the 100 wells he built in Uganda back in 2023 were no longer functioning due to a lack of funding and maintenance. There was zero evidence to substantiate this claim, and he would debunk this by having someone visit all 100 of them to show they are still working just fine in the current day. But I don't know, there is just something so ironic about the humanity guy coming off as so robotic. The guy trying to save society at every turn, and he's kind of made that his whole brand, at the same time seems painfully disconnected from the reality of most people, and the way they view money. It's really kind of the same issue that people had with his Amazon series, something about it felt very dystopian. And when I compare him to someone like Ryan Trahan, the difference is truly night and day when it comes to how genuine this guy comes off in his content. I don't know, no matter what you do, someone is always going to be outraged. I do want to know what you guys...
Objectively, it is weird that he's supposed to be tapped in with all these people who are suffering, and yet he speaks to people. You know, there's this kind of like brash, offhandish way he talks to people, you know, just from these few clips that we saw. It doesn't, those two things don't connect. There's a disconnect somewhere in there, in those two ideas and philosophies, or in those two images that he comes off as and that he portrays himself as. You know, there's just something very wrong about it. And I do understand that, yeah, sometimes people can get so rich they're disconnected. They can't help but say some things that people who don't have their reality can look at them weird, like, really, bruh? It's understandable, because at the end of the day, we're only product of our environment. And if he's been rich for so long, it can be understood when he makes certain statements like that, and you're just like, okay, yeah, he's probably just too rich. It's not that he's trying to flex. He just unconsciously says things that they don't correlate, you know. But even beyond that, something doesn't sit right with me, you know, with the whole foundation thing, the whole team water. Something, it just feels very planned. It just feels very intentional, you know. And don't get me wrong, things are intentional, but it just seems very made for the internet. Do you understand what I'm trying? It's content. It's less charity, it's more content than it is charity. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what I'm trying to say. But anyway, it's been your boy, it's been 10. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.